Welcome once more to Mathematics Pro. So today we are going to solve linear equation involving fraction. So this is part 4. So we need to find the value of the unknown. So what you should understand more about linear equation is an equation with one unknown. And whenever you divide linear equation, you can use cross multiplication. So to solve this problem, let us use critical thinking first. So we have x, our unknown is x, so I can draw a rectangle for the unknown divided by 4 equals to 7. So which number divided by 4 is equals to 7? Of course, it's 28. 28 divided by 4 is equals to 7. So this implies x is equals to 28. Now if you cannot think, then you can just solve it. So we have x over 4 equals to 7. Now we all know that 7 is also the same as 7 over 1. So whenever you have fraction, what you need to do is to cross multiply. So we are going to cross multiply the numerator times the denominator, numerator times the denominator. So we are going to cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, we can start by saying, don't forget this cross multiplication. 1 times x is x, because 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 5 is 5. So 1 times x is x. So 1 times x will give us x. Next we'll have 4 times 7. 4 times 7. So we can also see that x is the same as 28. Okay, let's move to question 2. So to question 2, we can solve it straight away by using cross multiplication. Don't forget cross multiplication, the denominator times the numerator. The numerator times the denominator. So we are going to use cross multiplication. So to do that, we are going to have b times 2, which is the same as 2b, should be equals to 4 times 13. So this implies we can also simplify this further. We can have b equals to, if you don't want to multiply right away, if you want to multiply, we are going to have 4 times 3 is 12 and carry 1. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1, 5. So this will give us 56. To b will be equals to 56. Implies b will be equals to, sorry, 52, 52 divided by 2. So this implies b will be equals to 26. Okay, so you can as well check your answer for b. If b is 26, we have b over 4 should be equals to 13 over 2. If b is equals to 26, you can write 26 over 4 should be equals to 13 over 2. We see that if we divide this by 2, or 26 is the same as 2 times 13, 4 is the same as 2 times 2. This will also give us 13 over 2. 2 and 2 will cancel. So we have 13 over 2 on both sides. Their equation, they should be equal. So your answer is correct. So the answer here is correct. So b is equals to 26. Let's move to question 3. Now for cases like that of question 3, what we need to do is that since we have a denominator on both sides, the best thing to do is to eliminate the denominator. And in doing that, we can do that by using the LCM. So we have to find the LCM of the denominator. So the LCM of the denominator will be equals to 15. The LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. Then we multiply the equation, all of the equation by the LCM. So we are going to multiply all this equation by 15. So to do that, we are going to write our equation first. X over 3 minus 2x over 5 should be equal to 5. Then we need to multiply all of these times 15. So to multiply times 15, we multiply the first one, this times 15. So you can also as well, when you multiply, you can simplify at once. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. 15 divided by 3 will be 5. So here we are going to have 5x. We still have 15 divided by 5 will give us what? 3. So 3 times 2x will give us minus 6x. Okay, lastly, we have 15 times 5. 15 times 5 will give us 75. So if we simplify this, 5x minus 6x will give us minus x, which is equal to 75. We want x to be alone, so we can swap the minus, or we divide by minus. So x will be equal to minus 75. Let's go to question 4. For question 4, it's the same thing. We can multiply all by the LCM. So what's the LCM of 7 and 3? The LCM of 7 and 3 will be equals to 21. 21. So meaning we need to multiply all of this equation. All this equation times 21. So we are going to have 3x minus 13 over 7 plus 11 minus 4x over 3 should be equal to 0. So we need to multiply all this equation by 21 so that we are not going to have the denominator anymore. So we need to multiply all of these times 21, all. So it means if, let's start this times this. So what will happen here is that 7 and 21. 21 divided by 7 will give us 3. So we are going to have 3 times all of these. 3 times all of these. So we are going to have 3 bracket 3x minus 13 plus, we do the same, this time this, 21 times this. So the same, 21 and 3 will cancel. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So here we are going to have 7 first times this numerator, because it's times all of these, times 11 minus 4x. Lastly, 21 times 0 is equal to 0. So now we can open the bracket. This will give us 9x minus this will give us 39 plus, here we have 77 minus, here we are going to have minus 28. X should be equal to 0. We need to bring the like terms together. So if we bring the like terms together, 9 minus 28x. This will give us minus 19x. Should be. Then we have minus 39 plus 77. This will give us plus 38. So this is 77 minus 39 is 38. This should be equal to 0. So this is positive. When it crosses, it becomes negative. So this implies we'll have minus 19x should be equal to minus 38. If we want x, we need to divide. If we want to isolate x, we need to divide by the coefficient of x, which is minus 19. So x will be equal to minus 38 divided by minus 19. And minus divided by minus is a plus. 38 divided by 19 will give us 2. Okay, let's look at the last question. So in this last question, we have to look at the denominator first. So we have 6, 4, and 3. So the LCM of 6, 4, and 3, the LCM, will be equals to 12. So this means we are going to multiply all this equation times 12. So we do the same. If we multiply this times 12, so what will happen is that 12 divided by 6 is 2. 12 divided by 6 is 2, so we are going to have 2. Bracket will be left with 5x minus. Next we have 12 times this. Our focus is to cancel the denominator out. So we are going to have 12 divided by 4, which is 3. So we'll be left with 3 bracket. This 3 multiplies out of the numerator. Bracket 3x minus 1 should be equals to 12 times this is all of it. 12 times 2 is 24. We have 24x. Lastly, 12 times this. We focus on the denominator. So we have 12 divided by 3. 12 divided by 3 will give us 4. So don't forget our minus sign. Minus 4 bracket times the numerator, which is 6 minus x. The next thing to do is to open the bracket. So if we multiply this, we have 10x. If we open this bracket, this will give us minus 9x. Minus times a minus plus 3. You have to be very careful when you open the bracket. Then here we have 24x. This will give us minus 24. And a minus times a minus plus 4x. So if we simplify, this will give us x plus 3 should be equals to. If we add this, we are going to have 28. This will give us 28x minus 24. Next, we have to bring the like terms together. So we have, bringing the like terms together, we have 28x and x here. So this will cross and becomes minus. So we are going to have 28x minus x. Then here we have 3. This is minus 24. When it crosses the equal sign, it becomes plus 24. So if we add this together, we are going to have 27 should be equals to 27x. This implies x will be equals to 27 divided by 27. X is equals to 1. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe.